What's up everyone, it's Lord Vaporsmith Ricco. Now it's time for another episode of Super Mario Sunshine. Last time, we dealt with the Demon Melon and transported it all the way over to the Piantas. And in this episode, we are going to go on into Ricco Haba. Oh yes, Ricco Haba. Blooper Blooper breaks out. Yes. Interesting. Blooper Blooper. Although this boss becomes a repeat boss, similar to the polluted piranhas we have already seen many times over. Also, another repeat boss that you see in Street Fighter V is Ken. Ken and Ryu. Like repeat bosses, they're like everywhere. They're like all over the place. They're more common than you would even think. You'd think they'd try something else, but no. No. Anyhow, we pulling the tentacle and ripping it off of this crate, and this crate happens to belong to a giant inky squid that spills ink everywhere. Or it could be otherwise known as something that looks somewhat like an octopus. It's just an octopus. Now Vincent is way, way cooler than this. So anyway, we're going to get 2 of its 8 tentacles off, which I think, I don't know, they might function like fingers, I'm not really sure, but still, it's extremely painful. And then we're going to be pulling its nose off. The reason why you want to rip those tentacles off is because otherwise it will mess with you. However, I have conjectured a theory that you could, in theory, try to spray its nerves and then wait till the tentacles go down. And when you get the tentacles in a certain place, that's when you can start pulling the nose. And you'll want to pull it back very far, very fast. And when you do it so fast, it prevents the squid from reacting. And I think that's how you can do the quick Gooper Blooper battle. And with that, we take our nice gleaming gold shine sprite. Yes, speaking of gleaming stuff, I really hope that I can learn my Nikali enough that I can get comfortable enough with his combos and his evilness to really, you know, get a good rank. Because I'm, like, both Ryu and Nikali are pretty much my best characters. Like, I've tried the others. I have some luck with some of them, but it's not as consistent. I don't get the same consistent results as I do with both Ryu and Nikali. Well, particularly Nikali and Ryu in that order. Nikali, I get consistent results against a variety of things. And I don't think I've even unlocked, like, a fraction of what Nikali can actually do. Anyway, we're going to be going on this, this yellow blooper, which is the medium speed blooper, and I'm going to have to get that coin later, and go into this blooper surfing safari. Now, I will be getting the second shine sprite on this one, but the key with this is you want to try to go for as many shortcuts as possible and steer around all the objects. The reason you need to steer around all these objects is if you hit any one of them, any one of these walls, any one of these objects you see here, it's instant death. So keep in mind of that. So that's another reason why I don't necessarily take the purple one, because like I said, it takes a great deal of like not ramming into things. Here I'm going to be jumping over these barriers. You must jump over all of these barriers because of the fact that if you don't, it will get you. Anyhow, I didn't do as well as I wanted to, but that also leaves leeway for improvement. And I will be able to get the second shine sprite that is in this level. Yes, the second one. And we will be moving on to Mission 3 of Ricco Harbor. Yes. I used to have a lot of trouble with these missions, but like, I've gotten better slowly over time, but I think my greatness in video games has, like, been greatly accelerated by attempting to master Street Fighter because of the difficulty that Street Fighter has. It's so difficult that, you know, all the effort required into winning matches, which I have been winning, reasonable number of matches, all the effort required doing that makes you much better at video games, because the other stuff, you know, it seems easier in comparison, so it allows you to, you know, do a lot more. So anyway, I'm going to be spin jumping over this stuff and hover nozzling over to the barrier. There is a weird electrical spider. You can just tap it with B, and when you do that, when you tap this gate with B, you can not only get rid of the spider, but tap the gate, like flip the gate rather. I'm a little tired, but it doesn't matter. We're going to be going over to this structure, these towers. Try wall jump between them. Sometimes I don't get my wall jumps entirely precise, and that can get you in big problems in this game though. So remember, practicing your wall jumping skills is really important in this game. Make sure to do that. Make it a habit to do that. Yes. Although, if you want to get good at video games, I think just playing Street Fighter against online people in any version. I want to see if I can get my Wii, not my Wii, my PS3 internet. Maybe it has the ability to connect to Ethernet. Because if I could get it connected to Ethernet, I could try playing some Ultra Street Fighter 4 on internet. And that might be more interesting, because it might even be harder, because the people there are probably going to be vets. Anyway, after jumping on those platforms, you want to jump squarely on those spring platforms, because otherwise you can fall off. You will also want to wait and jump for the wind monsters. You will want to wait and jump for the wind monsters, because if you don't, they will knock you all the way the heck down, and you don't want that. Trust me. Like, I don't recommend risking wind monsters. You can if you know what you're doing, but I don't recommend it. If I were you, I wouldn't recommend it. Just saying. If I don't want to have to go all the way up there again, because that's the price you pay for not watching out for wind monsters. The wind monsters. Anyway, spin jumping up here. It'd be funny if I could put like an input reader like they have on Street Fighter 5. Let's put an input reader on Mario in this game, which would be hilarious. Because then you can see every input I'm doing, and you could get an exact, precise, all the inputs required to do that. It gets twirl the control stick and A, but the timing required on that is significant. I mean, you could eyeball the timing if there were an input reader, but it still wouldn't entirely communicate the timing. Sometimes it's very difficult to see how well people, like, online time things, but often it's very fast. Very fast. Anyway, with that, I'm going to try to be going up this tower. To Ricco Tower. And yes, there is a lot of blue coins in Ricco Harbor, and I will be covering as many blue coins as I can possibly find in Ricco Harbor. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of them in every single world. As far as I know, there's 240 blue coins, but there might be even a tad more, but I think that's it. So, this is the first Flawless level that introduces these twirling blocks with blocks on them. These also appear, trivia fact, these also appear in Super Mario Galaxy 2 as a throwback to this game. Yes, it's this game. Now, these blocks, you will want to be careful of them, because they have weird physics. You can glitch onto the edges of these and fall into the abyss very easily. So you're going to try to want to avoid the edges of these blocks and try to move as carefully and quickly across them as you can. It's a balancing act, and it requires practice and intuition in order to not fail at this level. But it just so happens that I have not only been practicing at this game, but I am getting increased intuition from all the experience I've had. Because I used to have a really successful games channel that had like 53 on it, 53 subs. But now, though, this new game channel I have is actually doing very well now. It has 10 subs, which is very, very good. And I really appreciate the support from everyone on my channel as well. And with that, we get another Shine Sprite. Yes. You will be wanting to watch the angle of those moving blocks. You're going to want to watch it to be at maybe... You don't want it to be an acute angle, you kind of want it to be at an obtuse angle, greater than 45 degrees. Like even greater than 90 degrees. You don't want it at a right angle. You want it greater than 90 degrees. So that's what you want. You want the blocks at a really wide angle so that it's easy for you not to get destroyed. Anyway, I'm going to be spin jumping over here, and here we have Schedule Mario, the AI Mario. You can spray him and the Toad, and spray him again. He has the third and final nozzle, I believe. The rocket nozzle, yes, it definitely looks like the rocket nozzle. The rocket nozzle is necessary, for the most part, to get into Pianta Village, and it is also necessary to beat Corona Mountain. Yes, so that's why you need the rocket nozzle. You don't need the hover nozzle, contrary to popular belief. You do not need the hover nozzle to complete this game. It is harder by a long shot to complete this game without the hover nozzle, but it is doable. It is definitely doable. However, Corona Mountain will be a lot more hellish for you. Anyway, next time on Super Mario Sunshine, we'll be having more adventures. See you guys then.